I've been in southeastern Montana for a couple days now, but really haven't gotten much to speak of. Light hasn't been totally cooperating, but I'm at this lookout on the Cheyenne Reservation right now. I'm looking over the whole larger landscape, the Powder River Basin and Tongue River Valley just over here, and it's just so green and beautiful right now. And so sun's going down and I'm trying to get a time lapse. I've got the camera set up to pan 180 degrees all the way across this whole basin. So it's just stunning. So should be able to watch the, I have no clouds in the sky, but should be able to watch the shadows just sort of stretch out across this whole landscape and across all the folds and wrinkles, and should be awesome. Say about the cows. Had my efforts stymied by cows a few times. I don't even know what to say about the cows. Every time I'd set up a time lapse, they would just appear. I would think I was safe range from any cattle, and then they would just come over the rise right in front of the camera and just show up, and pretty soon I'd be surrounded by 10 or 15 cows. So I set up a time lapse this morning and left it to go shoot some other stuff a little ways away, and these guys over here got to it and came back and busted my camera in half and broke the lens and knocked all the batteries out and slobbered and unloaded their noses on just about everything. So it's a pretty gross scene over here, but it's all part of time-lapsing, I guess. So this is how you do a rack focus with no tripod and no monitor, with one hand off of your knee. The other night I'm out shooting the time lapse and started to get all purple, and I thought I'd fly my drone and get some overhead shots of me shooting the time lapse, and I just got a little too excited. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, I flew my drone out into the time lapse, I think. I don't know, I'll have to look at it to see if it if it actually got into the frame or not, but hopefully I didn't ruin my time lapse. I know this isn't going to endear me to my cowboy friends, but my camera was set up in on perfectly dry ground, and when I found it, it was just laying in mud. You know, the broken lens, the trampled, smashed lens with the guts and wires hanging out, just sitting in the mud, which means they pissed all over it, or they just drooled, you know, they just sniffed around with those leaky, open faucets they have for noses. I don't actually know how cows stay hydrated, because they must lose like a quart an hour of liquid out of their noses. They're just constantly, they just have this snotty mucus just